Here's a look at your market recap for Tuesday, September 3rd. Tuesday is cattle auction day, the Kingsville Livestock Auction. Looking at the mid-session report, they're expecting about 1,000 head for Tuesday. 17 head of 6 11-pound steers, medium and large ones, 301.50. 19 head of 736 pounds at 264.5, and a package of 758 pounds, 264. Feeder heifers, medium and large ones, 4.5 5 weights, a few of those 283 to 295. 5.5 6 weights, 270.50 to 275. 6.5 7 weights, 256 to 274.50. 7 to 750 pound heifers, 246.85 to 250. In West Plains, they're expecting about 2,000 head for Tuesday. Mid-session report, feeder steers, mid and large ones, 4 to 5 weights, 300 to 322.50 per hundredweight. 5 to 6 weights, 268 to 304. 6 to 7 weights, 250 to 285. 7 8 weights, 235.5 to 250. Feeder heifers, mid and large ones, 4 to 5 weights, 275 to 310. 5 to 6 weights, 245 to 272. 6 to 7 weights, 234 to 251, and 7 8 weights, 229.5 to 239.75. Looking at a few stakeout sales from the Lawley Brothers Livestock Market in Macon for Tuesday. Feeder steers, mid and large ones, 4.5 5 weights, 330 to 339. The 5.5 6 weights, 305 to 315. 7 to 750 pounds, 260 and a quarter to 263. Feeder heifers, mid and large ones, 5 to 6 weights, 270 to 272. 6 to 7 weights, 254 to 263.10. 74 head of 7 pound heifers, 247. Looking at the estimated daily livestock slaughter under federal inspection for Tuesday, estimated cattle receipts 125,000, 7,000 more than last week, 3,000 less than a year ago. The week today estimate 127,000. Estimated hog receipts for Tuesday 484,000, 5,000 more than last week, and 11,000 more than a year ago. The week today estimate 486,000. Looking at your box beef cutout values for Tuesday afternoon, choice cuts at $310.67 up $133, select cuts at $300.11 up $429. That's based off of 105 total loads, 78 of choice, 16 of select, and 11 loads of grinds. That choice select spread at $10.56. Looking at your closing futures on the Chicago Board of Trade, corn contracts September closed at 386.5 up 8.5, December 409 and a quarter up 8 and a quarter. Soybeans September 9.97 up 15, November 10.12 up 12 cents. September wheat up 19 and a quarter at 5.52, December at 15 and a quarter at 5.66 and 3/4. On the Mercantile Exchange, live cattle October up 67 cents at 179.27, December up 130 at 178.85. Feeder cattle contracts up 90 cents, 241.37. October up 157 at 239.32. Lean hogs October up 30 cents, 82.52. December up 102 at 73.80. Missouri cash grain bids paid to producers. The daily trends for Tuesday: soybeans 2 to 27 higher, wheat 14 to 20 higher, corn 6 to 11 higher, and milo 6 higher. Kansas City area soybeans 9.52 to 10.22, wheat 5.17, corn 3.64 to 3.89, milo 3.94. St. Louis area soybeans 9.93, wheat 4.67 to 5.02, and corn 3.97. Some of those updating basis with the new month, and the harvest is here in some areas and quickly approaching in other areas. Today's Missouri Crop Progress Report showed 39% of the state's corn has reached maturity, 12 points ahead of last year's pace and 21 points ahead of the 5-year average. 5% of Missouri's corn has been combined, 4 ahead of last year's pace and the 5-year average. 84% of Missouri soybeans have set pods, 9% points behind last year and even with the 5-year pace. 13% have started dropping leaves compared to 6% last year and 2% for the 5-year average at this time. For corn condition, 79% is rated good to excellent, 14% fair, 7% poor or very poor. For soybean condition in Missouri, 74% is rated good to excellent, 18% fair, and 8% poor or very poor. Today's grain crush report showed soybeans crush for crude oil was 193 million bushels for July 2024, up 9 million from June and up 8 million from a year ago. Total corn consumed for alcohol and other uses was 527 million bushels for July 2024, up 6% from June and up 4% from a year ago. For Monday, negotiated cash trade was at a standstill in the Western Corn Belt, Texas Panhandle, Nebraska, and Kansas. Live FOB purchases last week traded from 182 to 185, and some dress purchases from 288 to 292. That is your daily market recap for Tuesday, September 3rd. With the Missouri Department of Agriculture, this is Caroline Carter. Have a good day.